Good morning, chaps. I'm going to do something today I've never done, and that's go on a social ride. So I'm heading up to Launceston to join up with Saddlebags 73 social ride. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm not a very sociable person. I can deal with social events in small spits and spurts. That's the trouble with being an introvert. See, extroverts, they gain energy from being with people and lose energy when they're on their own. But I'm the opposite. I lose energy when I'm with people and I gain it when I'm on my own. And of course there's lots of people who are in between and are happy with both, so that's different. The other thing is I haven't got a show motorcycle. I haven't got a strict motorbike that you can polish and keep clean. Not that I would do it anyway, I'm just not like that. I'm taking my Himalayan, the only bike I have, and it's rather filthy from yesterday. Because I started a new series yesterday, and that's due to, it gave me the idea because Helen is now working every other weekend, so we can't go out together, every other weekend. So the new series is about going out with subscribers in the green lanes, whether they're experienced or beginners, so I can learn from the experience or you can learn from me. That doesn't mean to say that we won't do it with Helen at some stage as well. But yeah, so my bike is filthy this morning, as you can see, and I had a bit of an accident with my side stand yesterday and it snapped a little bit off where the spring connects. Yeah, so I've got it held up now with a bungee and I'm hoping that still works. Yeah, so I doubt if anybody else is going to have a muddy bike. But anyway, all the polishing and everything they do on their bikes ain't going to be really worth it today because it's miserable. The chrome isn't going to shine, which is a shame for them. Anyway, my mud covers up all the rust spots, and I got quite a lot of it on this bike at the moment. So I do need to sort it at some time so it don't get worse. So to me, like having a show bike as such, it's a bit like having a suit. All my life I dressed casual. I mean, either in work clothes or practical clothes to enjoy my hobbies in. And the only time I ever bought a suit was for both my son's weddings. And I've never used it for anything since. So I'm more practical, I like a workhorse, and all my vehicles have been workhorses. But yeah, I grew up sort of liking the idea of fast cars and fast motorbikes. But if I had to pick, even when I was a kid, I think it was always going to be an adventure bike, always. And I remember playing with trump cards in the old days, and my favourite bike out of all the bikes was the top end. I think it's a GS 850 at the time, but I think it was because of the nature of what it meant that I got attracted to, even when I was a young child. And I've always thought, I've never had much money, but anyway, if I had a choice of picking any vehicle, four-wheel vehicle, if I had to pick one, it would have been a Land Rover, just so that I could go overland and anywhere. So again, it's, I'm more attracted at the end of the day to workhorses, things that actually do things, There's far more capable bikes than this Royal Enfield Himalayan, but bloody hell, it does everything in moderation. We're not going to be able to see any riders in this. Oh my. Anyway, it'd be interesting. I'll be able to meet up with some of the subscribers, and some of them are motor bloggers themselves, so it'd be nice to meet up with them. I've met Saddlebags 73 a couple of times. One was a few weeks ago with a couple of his mates, and one of those mates was Ken. And yeah, did I say earlier I went out green laning? Yeah, with Ken, and it was a cracking day. And bloody hell, he's 70 years old, and he's bloody hell, it just is inspiring. I mean, I like to try and inspire people. I'm 60, and I started motorbiking, well, proper 2.5 years ago, and I started rock climbing about 10 years before that, so that's still about 50. So you can make your life a lot more interesting when you get older, and Ken's been doing motorbiking most of his life, but it keeps him alive. It's fantastic. So he's inspiring me. It's like, oh, I'm 60, he's 10 years on from me, and he's still doing this. So it's like, yeah, I've got at least 10 more years doing this sort of green laning and having adventures. And of course, the more skill and experience you have, the easier it becomes. I mean, when I first started green laning, bloody hell was it physical, because I didn't have the skill. So you're fighting the bike all the time. You haven't got the right balance, and your bloody arms are aching, your hands are, well, actually I buggered up my elbows with it as well. I had like tennis elbow for like 2 years. It was absolute agony. And yeah, once I learned, well, actually I didn't need to use my clutch hardly. Once I realised that with my Himalayan, and getting the right balance, so you're not pulling on your arms when you're going uphill, yeah, I gradually my tennis elbow left me, which is fabulous. So when I'm out green laning now, except for when I was beginning, I was in agony all the time. So it's a lot more pleasant now. Anyway, this is just what I'm doing today is going to be a first experience. Now whether I'd want to do it again, well, I don't know, but it's really just to meet some people. So yeah, cool. Okay, I believe we're meeting here at 10 o'clock at Tesco car park. Let's see if I get that right. Oh shit, can't see no bikes. Ah, there they are down there. There they are down there. There's a few there. Hi Dave.
Dave, you made it then?
Yeah, certainly did.
Well, I've not seen you in the flesh, I've seen you on my TV.
You have seen, we have met, have we?
No, we haven't met.
Oh right.
I've seen you on my TV, I'll say. I recognise you with your lid.
Oh no.
Behind that one.
Oh, I'll just put it on its centre stand, that'll do.
What happened to the stand then?
Well, where the spring connects, not here, where the spring connects here, you know, it snapped off, and I don't know how.
What, the little lug for the spring?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where it connects onto, but anyway, but wherever it connects onto here is snapped, so.
It's nice to see you cleaned it for the day. Yeah.
Well, mate, no, it's pointless cleaning this because
Mud-on product.
it showed the rust.
It's a bit like a landy, isn't it? It doesn't look right unless it's covered in shite.
Mate, it's not a show bike, it's a bloody, it's a work horse, so, you know. I thought about it and Helen said, no, leave it as it is.
Not today then, she didn't come today.
She's working. Oh, looks like, well, you've had I met some interesting guys. Some lovely chats, so that was nice. Looks like we're going to head off in a minute. Oh, bloody hell. I've got a load of guys behind me and we've lost the guys in front of me. I don't know how this bloody system works or what you're meant to do. Yeah, we got stopped at traffic lights and they buggered off. I don't know whether they catch up with them and... Whoa! Wow! We caught up with the leaders, which isn't difficult. Any views around here? Not yet. Oh, there's some yellow stuff again. How nice. I didn't want to go too fast to catch everyone up because there's more people behind me, so I just sort of managed to catch up enough to get my eye on these guys, and then everyone else came along. So that's cool. Still more coming. Well. This is Dartmoor for you. It can be quite foggy. Just about to see the driver, the rider, sorry, in front of us. Can't think of a better place to be than Dartmoor. Even on a day like this. Oh, doesn't it look moody and beautiful? There is beauty and barrenness. Looks like we're stopping here. The guys are moving off now, and it's about halfway round the loop, I would imagine. But I've had my whack of socialising. done my bit. Now I'll be glad to be on the road on my own. And yeah, gain some energy back, because that at times can be quite draining for me. But I'm glad I've done it. Met some decent guys. Most of the guys I spoke to, obviously, we had something in common, and that was the Royal Enfield Himalayan. So I thought I'd share with you that experience, but yeah, it ain't gonna happen again. So I'm gonna concentrate now on happy meeting people who've got the same interested in motorbiking as I have, and that's adventure and green laning. So like I said, if any of you guys, subscribers or viewers, haven't tried green laning before and you'd like to have a go, I'll set up a Facebook page so that you can contact me directly on Messenger if you'd like to come out. Don't worry, we'll take it easy, like I did when I taught Helen how to ride, or taught Helen how to green lane. So there you go, chaps. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Tatty-Bye for now. GoPro.